Stop everything and listen closely. This is not your typical celebrity drama in a scandal that has already shattered the illusion of glitz and glamour. Young Jock is throwing down the gauntlet with an accusation so explosive, it's set to ignite the internet. Picture this allegation swirling that Kendra Theon's loyal partner has allegedly pocketed a staggering $5 million from Jock himself. Can you believe it? Is nothing sacred in the world of show us anymore? Imagine the audacity, secret transactions mysterious, cash flows and hidden motives lurking behind every glamorous smile. What if everything you thought you knew about this high-profile relationship was just a cleverly orchestrated facade? Tonight we peel back the glittering layers to expose the murky underbelly. Betrayal, deceit, and scandal that could topple an empire. Are you ready to dive into the murky depths of this controversy? Hold on to your hats and keep your eyes because we're about to uncover shocking evidence, reveal outrageous claims, and expose the truth behind the whispers. Stay tuned as we unravel this explosive tale that might just redefine celebrity betrayal. Forever brace yourselves, because the shocking truth behind the scandal will leave you speechless and stunned, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the eye-opening expose that's about to flip your understanding of celebrity loyalty and high stakes. Betrayal on its head in a world where trust is as rare as a genuine smile on the red carpet. A new scandal has emerged that promises to leave even the most jaded gossip enthusiasts gasping for air. Today, we're diving deep into the explosive controversy. Young Jock accuses Kendra of pocketing his $5 million, and the proof is nothing short of jaw-dropping. Let's set the stage. For years, Young Jock has been a household name synonymous with flashy lifestyles and larger-than-life persona, but behind the glimmering veneer of success and wealth, dark secrets have simmered in the shadows. Jock's image of trust, camaraderie, and loyalty has recently been tarnished by accusations that shock the very foundations of his public persona, and at the center of this maelstrom stands Kendra, the woman once celebrated for her elegance and poise, now embroiled in controversy that hints at financial deceit and betrayal. The rumor mill began churning when whispers of mysterious bank transfer and secretive meetings started surfacing on social media. According to unverified sources, large sums of money were being funneled out of accounts linked to Jock and all. Eyes eventually turned to Kendra. Was it possible that the woman who had once been Jock's rock was now the architect of his financial downfall? The allegations are staggering. Kendra is accused of siphoning off a cool $5 million, leaving Jock reeling from both the betrayal and the financial blow. Let's rewind a bit. This isn't the first time that both names have been linked to scandal in past incidents. Young Jock's reputation has been marred by controversies involving lavish spending and questionable business decisions. Kendra, too, has found herself under the microscope, though usually for far less salacious reasons. But now the narrative has shifted dramatically. The tale is no longer about petty misunderstandings or innocent miscommunications. It's about cold, hard cash, hidden transactions, and a trust that has been irreparably broken. Imagine the shock of discovering that someone you thought was your partner in success and life might be masterminding a secret financial coup behind your back. That's exactly the scenario we're faced with today. Leaked documents allegedly obtained from anonymous insiders report to show suspicious money trails that tie directly to Kendra. These documents, though unconfirmed by any official source, are being circulated across various platforms, igniting a firestorm of debate among fans and critics alike. Some say it's all a calculated publicity stunt, a dramatic ploy designed to keep the public's attention on these celebrities, ensuring their names remain in the headlines no matter the cost. But others are convinced that this is a case of genuine betrayal, a well-planned heist where trust was the currency, and Kendra turned out to be the ultimate thief. What could drive someone to commit such an act? Was it greed, desperation, or perhaps a deeper, more sinister motive lurking beneath the surface of this high-profile relationship? Adding fuel to the fire are tales of secret meetings in dimly lit parking garages, hushed phone calls that abruptly ended when someone walked by, and even coded text messages that hinted at big moves and diverted funds. These snippets of information, though fragmented and sometimes contradictory, paint a picture of a relationship unraveling under the weight of hidden agendas. They suggest a carefully orchestrated plan executed by someone who knew exactly how to manipulate the situation for their own gain. And let's not forget the element of timing. Just as Jock was gearing up for a major project, a highly anticipated album drop, and a series of exclusive collaborations. This scandal erupted like a tidal wave. The timing raises eyebrows was the leak. A desperate attempt by Kendra to secure a financial advantage, or perhaps a move to force Jock's hand in a long, drawn-out power struggle. The implications are massive in the cutthroat world of entertainment where every dollar counts and every misstep can lead to career-ending consequences. Even the slightest hint of betrayal can lead to catastrophic fallout in our investigation. We've uncovered a web of relationships and business dealings that stretch far beyond the confines of a simple domestic dispute. Sources close to the situation hint at a network of financial irregularities, suggesting that this scandal might just be the tip of the iceberg. Allegations of misappropriated funds, offshore accounts, and shady business ventures have all begun to surface, adding layers of complexity to an already tangled affair. Could it be that Kendra's alleged actions are part of a broader scheme to manipulate the celebrity financial ecosystem? Only time will tell now. Let's talk about the man at the center of the storm. Young Jock, known for his unfiltered attitude and no-holds-barred approach to life, Jock has never shied away from controversy. His latest outburst accusing Kendra of a betrayal that, as audacious as it is financially, crippling, has sent shockwaves through both the music and entertainment industries, with his reputation forking out perceived injustice and exposing hidden truths. Jock's accusations carry an extra weight, whether one views him as a hero fighting back against a seed, or as a bitter man lashing out. There's no denying that his words have captivated a massive audience. As we sift through the layers of the scandal, one thing becomes clear. Nothing in this story is black and white. The narrative is riddled with gray areas, contradictions, and unexpected twists that challenge our assumptions about loyalty and trust in the celebrity world. Every new piece of evidence seems to raise more questions than it answers. Why would Kendra, who once appeared to be Jock's staunch ally, suddenly pivot to such drastic behavior? What external pressures or personal ambitions could have driven her to commit what many are calling the ultimate betrayal? In the coming sections, we will dissect every shred of evidence, analyze every cryptic message, and speak to anonymous sources who claim to have witnessed the events firsthand. For now, the question remains, is this scandal merely another manufactured drama designed to keep the public's attention? Or is it the real deal, a genuine account of financial treachery that will forever alter the landscape of celebrity relationships? Stay tuned, because as we peel back each layer of the scandal, the truth is bound to be more shocking than you ever imagined. And as we leave you with this explosive introduction, remember, in the glittering world of fame, nothing is as it seems, and every secret has a price. The battle lines have been drawn, and the fallout from this scandal is only just beginning. Buckle up, because what comes next will take you deep into the labyrinth of deception, betrayal, and hidden fortunes that define this explosive saga. As the evidence continued to mount, the layers of this scandal unraveled into a tapestry of shocking details and unanswered questions. Anonymous financial records and hushed conversations hinted at clandestine meetings held in exclusive locations where whispered plans and coded language formed the backbone of what many now suspect was a meticulously orchestrated betrayal. Leaked bank statements, allegedly smug L from secure vaults, revealed transfers that defied explanation, with millions of dollars disappearing into offshore accounts. One insider, cryptically referred to as the Watcher, recounted, "I've seen figures that defy logic, money vanishing, as if it were nothing more than smoke." It's a financial ghost story come to life in darkened back rooms and secluded corners of luxurious hotels. Discussions took place under the heavy cloak of secrecy. Hushed voices recorded on devices hidden away from. Prying eyes spoke of securing the bag and covering tracks in tones that suggested this was more than mere mismanagement. It was a deliberate, premeditated move. One audio snippet, though brief, captured a conversation laden with urgency. "If this goes public, we're done for. We need to act before the heat turns up." Such fragments have ignited a firestorm online, where social media platforms buzz with speculation, and every cryptic phrase is dissected for hidden meaning. Digital communities are now awash with debates, fueled by screenshots of alleged transaction histories and blurry images of secret rendezvous. Reachers celebrating betrayal and outrage have trended on Twitter and Instagram, with countless users questioning how someone could betray trust so profoundly. How to explain millions vanishing without a trace? One tweet demanded echoing the sentiments of a global audience riveted by the scandal. Comments range from incredulous shock to cynical theories, suggesting that this might be an elaborate ruse to distract from deeper issues within the celebrity financial machinery. Critics of the unfolding saga have not held back. Some argue that these revelations point to a broader systemic problem in an industry, where the line between business and personal affairs is dangerously blurred. A seasoned financial analyst speaking, under the condition of anonymity, noted in high stakes, environment's transparency is non-negotiable. When you see funds being diverted without explanation, it raises serious questions about the integrity of the entire operation. Such insights have resonated widely as the public grapples with the possibility that this isn't an isolated act of betrayal, but part of a more extensive network of financial deceptions. Amid the deluge of leaked documents and overheard snippets, insiders close to the central figures have begun to emerge with startling confessions. One former associate who wished to remain unnamed recalled late-night meetings where tensions ran high. There was a palpable sense of urgency. Every conversation was laced with an unspoken understanding that something wasn't right. They revealed their account paints a picture of an inner circle where trust was repeatedly broken and where the lines between loyalty and ambition were all but erased. Meanwhile, the public's reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Online forums are replete with impassioned debates as users parse every detail with the fervor of armchair detectives. Some staunchly believe that the evidence indisputably points to a calculated betrayal, an elaborate plan to siphon off a fortune, leaving behind nothing but a trail of financial devastation. Others, however, speculate that this scandal might be a smokescreen designed to divert attention from other equally damning issues. Could it be that the narrative has been manipulated? One forum post queried, "Is this really about a financial heist, or are we witnessing a heist stakes game of misdirection?" Such questions have only deepened the intrigue as the public's thirst for answers grows ever more insatiable across the media landscape. Sensational headlines and viral videos have further amplified the drama. Prominent gossip outlets have latched onto every leaked memo and cryptic text, each piece of information adding fuel to the fire. Pundits debate the motives behind the alleged version of funds, with some suggesting that it could be a desperate attempt by one party to consolidate power at the expense of the other when money starts disappearing in the blink of an eye. It's not just a betrayal, it's a complete subversion of trust, opined one high-profile columnist. These narratives, repeated across countless platforms, have transformed what might have been a quiet internal dispute into a full-blown public spectacle. Meanwhile, behind the polished facade of public appearances, the effects of the scandal are already rippling outwards. Sponsorships hang by a thread, and whispers of cancelled endorsements circulate among industry insiders. The reputations of those involved are now intertwined with the narrative of deception, and every public statement is scrutinized for hints of truth or further duplicity. One insider remarked, "When a scandal of this magnitude surfaces, it's like dropping a stone into a pond. The ripples reach far, beyond what anyone could have anticipated. Adding to the complexity, digital archives have surfaced, containing messages that suggest a long history. Questionable financial decisions. Rumors now indicate that the alleged misappropriation might have been in the works for years, hidden beneath layers of complex financial transactions and cunningly crafted cover stories." One source hinted there were always unexplained discrepancies, but nobody dared to voice them until now. It's as if the truth was waiting for the perfect moment to explode. This revelation hassled many to re-examine previous incidents and controversies, suggesting that what we're witnessing may be the culmination of a series of misdeeds rather than a singular act of betrayal. Amid the chaos, a recurring theme emerges: the devastating impact of broken trust. At the heart of this scandal lies a fundamental question: how can the bonds of loyalty be so easily shattered in a world where appearances are everything? The narrative has evolved into a modern parable about the perils of unchecked ambition and the destructive nature of deceit. Every leaked document, every whispered conversation reinforces the notion that in the glittering realm of a celebrity, even the strongest alliance can crumble under the weight of greed and betrayal. Public opinion remains sharply divided. Some view the unfolding events as an unequivocal demonstration of treachery, a Calculated heist that left one partner financially devastated and emotionally shattered others. Remain skeptical, urging caution in drawing conclusions from evidence that is as fragmented as it is. Sensational, we must consider every possibility argued. One commentator in a world dominated by media spin and strategic leaks. Truth is often the first casualty, such caution, however, does little to dampen the fiery discourse that now defines the scandalas. The narrative continues to build momentum. One thing is abundantly clear: this is not a story with simple answers. The tangled web of financial maneuver, secret meetings, and covert recordings suggests that the truth lies somewhere, beneath a dense layer of misdirection and carefully constructed narratives. Each new piece of evidence only adds to the intrigue, inviting more questions than it answers, and as public scrutiny intensifies, the pressure on all involved grows ever more unbearable in this relentless pursuit of truth. Every whispered secret and every hidden transaction is a vital clue in unraveling a mystery that is as captivating as it is disturbing. The ongoing debate among industry insiders, financial experts, and an increasingly vigilant public yours that no stone will be left unturned. With every revelation, the stakes rise higher, and the true extent of the betrayal, if indeed it exists, promises to reshape our understanding of trust in the high-octane world of celebrity finance. The relentless surge of information, coupled with the palpable outrage of an engaged public, signals that this scandal is far from reaching its conclusion. With the evidence piling up and the debates growing more heated by the hour, one cannot help but wonder what further surprises await every leaked document, every hushed conversation draws us deeper into a narrative that is as complex as it is explosive, a narrative that for now leaves us hanging on the edge of revelation. And if you thought the storm of scandal would simply fizzle out, think again. The fallout from this alleged $5 million betrayal has exploded into a full-blown crisis with consequences rippling far beyond personal grievances. The shockwaves have not only rattled the foundations of young Jock and Kendra's once glittering empire, but have also set off a chain reaction that could permanently alter the landscape of celebrity finance. Legal action is now the word on everyone's lips. Rumors abound that high-powered attorneys have already been consulted, and whispers of impending lawsuits are growing louder by the hour. Sources close to Jock's inner circle claim that documents suggesting deliberate financial misappropriation are being scrutinized by legal teams with reputations for taking on the most complicated cases. This isn't just a spat between two high-profile figures, it's a potential legal minefield. One insider stated, could it be that behind every flashy headline lies a courtroom drama waiting to unfold with allegations of fraudulent transfers and manipulated accounts? It seems only a matter of time before the legal hammer falls. The government, too, has taken notice. There are murmurs that federal investigators are eyeing the financial irregularities with intense scrutiny, considering the possibility of launching a probe into alleged money laundering and embezzlement. A well-placed source hinted, when millions disappear without a trace, it's not just a personal betrayal, it's a breach of financial trust that attracts the attention of regulatory authorities. Imagine the implications a government investigation could open up a Pandora's box of further allegations, dragging every involved party into a scandal that transcends celebrity gossip and ventures into the realm of serious financial misconduct. As the legal and governmental pressures mount, the public backlash has been equally relentless. Social media platforms are alight with outrageous fans, critics, and armchair detectives alike dissect every available piece of evidence. Comments and tweets fly by in a frenzy of indignation and disbelief. One viral post declared this isn't just a celebrity feud, it's a betrayal of public trust, while another decried if your partner can steal millions behind your back. What does that say about loyalty in today's world? The intensity of these reactions underscores a broader sentiment. In an age of hyper-transparency, even the slightest hint of financial wrongdoing is met with swift and severe judgment. The reputational damage is staggering. Major sponsors and business partners once eager to ride the wave of celebrity success are now rethinking their affiliations. Rumors suggest that several high-profile endorsements could be in jeopardy if the scandal spirals further. Industry insiders fear that the fallout might force a cascade of resignations and Contract terminations when trust evaporates, so not as the foundation of any successful partnership, an entertainment industry veteran observed. In a world where every public misstep is amplified a hundredfold, even a whisper of impropriety can trigger an avalanche of corporate distancing beyond the boardrooms and courtrooms. The personal toll on both Jock and Kendra is becoming painfully evident. Sources report that both are reportedly reeling from the emotional and psychological strain of the scandal. For young Jock, a figure known for his unyielding bravado, the betrayal cuts deeper than mere financial loss. It has upended his carefully curated public persona, once celebrated as a self-made icon of resilience and success. Jock now finds himself under siege, fighting not only for his financial future, but also for his reputation. Meanwhile, Kendra, once admired for her elegance and poise, is now the subject of a merciless public vendetta. Accusations of greed and deceit have tarnished her image, leaving her scrambling to piece together a defense against a tidal wave of criticism amid the chaos. Whispers of internal power struggles have emerged. Some speculate that this scandal may have been a catalyst or even a premeditated move to shift control over lucrative business interests. Allegations suggest that behind the public drama lies a secret war for dominance within a tightly knit circle of high-stakes financial players. It wouldn't be the first time that money and ambition have warped personal relationships in this industry. An anonymous source confided the idea that this scandal could be part of a larger, more calculated strategy only intensifies the intrigue and suspicions whirling around every leaked memo and whispered conversation, adding another layer of complexity. Financial experts are now weighing in on the long-term ramifications of such a high-profile scandal. They argue that the erosion of trust in celebrity financial dealings could have a chilling effect on the industry as a whole when big names are caught in the crosshairs. Financial mismanagement, it sends a ripple effect that undermines confidence in the entire system. One expert noted this loss of confidence might not only lead to tighter scrutiny of future transactions, but could also precipitate broader economic consequences. For the entertainment sector, a sector already known for its volatility and high risk, in the midst of these cascading crises, media outlets have seized upon every twist with unbridled enthusiasm. Sensational headlines blare from every corner of the internet, each one more dramatic than the last. The narrative has evolved into a relentless tug-of-war between damning evidence and defiant counterclaims, leaving audiences to wonder if the truth is being deliberately obscured by a barrage of conflicting reports. Every new leak, every offhand comment by an industry insider deepens the mystery and fuels a public frenzy that shows no sign of abating. The fallout is not limited to the immediate financial and legal consequences. There are early signs that the scandal is beginning to cast a long shadow over the broader cultural landscape. Conversations about celebrity ethics, accountability, and the corrosive nature of unchecked ambition have become central themes in discussions across mainstream media. In town hall meetings, podcasts, and even casual dinner conversations, people are debating not just the action of young Jock and Kendra, but what their scandal represents about our society's values. Is this a symptom of a larger malaise where the relentless pursuit of wealth and power comes at the expense of basic human decency as the wheels of justice and public opinion continue to turn? One thing is clear: the repercussions of this scandal will be felt for years to come. Both the personal and professional lives of those involved hang in the balance, and the industry as a whole is bracing for a reckoning. Will young Jock emerge as a martyr of betrayal, his legacy forever marked by this calamitous episode, or will Kendra manage to reinvent herself, turning public scorn into a stepping stone for a dramatic comeback? The answers remain tantalizingly out of reach, hidden behind a veil of secrecy, legal maneuvering, and strategic misdirection in the coming weeks and months as investigations deepen and more revelations come to light. One can only expect the fallout to intensify. The scandal has already ignited a firestorm of controversy, and now the stage is set for a showdown that could redefine the rules of celebrity conduct and financial accountability as we await further developments. One question persists in a world where money talks and loyalty is a commodity. How much are we willing to pay for the truth? With the foundations of trust shattered and the one stable world of celebrity finance left in ruins, the coming chapter promises to be as unpredictable as it is explosive. Prepare yourselves for the next wave of revelations, because this is a story that is far from over, and the consequences are just beginning to unfold. All right, truth seekers, we've pulled back the curtain on one of the most explosive scandals in celebrity history, but now we need your take on it. Is this a cold, calculated betrayal by Kendra, or is young Jock orchestrating the narrative to cover up his own missteps? We want to hear your hottest opinions. If you're shocked, outraged, or even a little skeptical about what you've just seen, smash that like button and share this video with everyone. Every click, every share, and every comment helps us shine an even brighter light on the dark corners of this scandal. Your engagement is what fuels our next deep dive into the truth behind the headlines. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust us, you won't want to miss the next chapter of this wild saga. We're just getting started. Here and there's plenty more dirt to uncover. What do you think about the alleged $5 million misappropriation? Is Kendra really the mastermind behind this financial heist, or is Jock playing this all by turning the tables? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Every theory, every question, and every piece of insight matters. Remember, this isn't just about celebrity drama. It's a wake-up call about the fragility of trust and the high price of betrayal in the glittering world of fame. Your voice is a vital part of this conversation. Let's dissect this scandal together and demand accountability from those who live in a world where money talks and loyalty is in short supply. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more explosive revelations that will continue to shake the very foundations of celebrity culture. Stay sharp, stay skeptical, and we'll see you in the next video.